Hello traders and welcome at this Bitcoin trading analysis combined with technical analysis and tools. In today's video I'll be showing you what was happening from the weekend. We just grabbed liquidity, how you could trade this, and then we've had two easy longs here. I'll be showing you Exocharts Tradinglite and TRDR along with Tradingdifferent, all our tools, how they are helping us to trade. Also, sorry my speaking, I'm sick since Friday. I was in a gym and a massive storm arrived. And it caught me up as I was returning back from the gym, and the temperature dropped like 15 degrees, and it was a big shock for the body, overheated body from the gym. And now I'm trying to recover, so I sleep more, I trade a bit less, just set alerts. Health is the most important thing for you. Okay, so let's have a look on Bitcoin. So in my previous video, you remember I was telling you Bitcoin is on potential cliff edge. There were no major sign of strength for me. That's big problem. You can see our market structures. Bitcoin was unable to reclaim 30,400, super important one, to cause liquidity cascades. You can see 1, 2, 3 lowering highs. You know there is very easy stop losses above when we cascade higher, but it's showing you weakness. Market is unable to do so. Look at here, auction market theory also warning you. Let's go to a bit higher time frame so you can see that here. You see our main, when I turn on high volume nodes, is even better visibility for you. Even if you were building another longs from the weekend and from the Friday, you just know this high volume node. This point of control is your mechanical take profit target on trade. So for me, it was also take profit area here in this area. It's big resistance. Again, you need to reclaim this to see any further upside. And also we did multiple rotation of the 7-day range. In the end we break down because we've got associated risk with it. And also you see anchor VWAPs also were warning you. Multiple things were warning you. There were like red lights for you. Downside is more open, it's just more probable. Anchor VWAP from the top, look at here, unable to reclaim. Resistance. This is the main uptrend VWAP, one of the main uptrend VWAPs lost. Again, affecting your buyers. Now we've lost 25k anchor VWAP. You need to really reclaim this for the upside. Again, lost, retested, all bad signs, and which can warn you the downside is possible. Plus, there are multiple reasons why we went down. We also, for the upside, for any upside of this week, we need to reclaim this initial point of selling. Look at the high volume selling. We need to reclaim this and reclaim the uptrend VWAP, and then we can see accelerated move to the upside. This will be just deviation, but it's not likely at the moment. Yeah, you can still continue down. Okay, let me show you. I'll be showing you again my Discord posts, and I will be showing you tools how they help me trade today. I think we really need to start from the weekend trading. Look here, I have because weekend trading is very special time for me. I don't consider levels from weekend much strong because the volumes are very low. So you need to really know when is weekend trading. Let me turn on that. Oh, not this one. Day of the week. 5 minutes. So what were people doing since the weekend, where we have a lack of institutional, volumes? People were going sideways, and now we are starting to see going to the upside. We had this was really nice exhaustive pullback here. Why we had this pullback was the let me show you. I'll be showing you everything. The Ethereum itself went for the liquidity first. Markets are all about liquidity. It's like magnet for the market. Sooner or later, you will get there. Remember this big quote, where you would put stop loss. Yeah, it's now where you look for trades. Where most people get stopped out, you're looking for trades. Change this mindset. Place your orders if you are more limit trader and you have got good consistency. Place orders where you would place a stop loss before, and you will see really big different results for your trading. Okay, so Ethereum was major reason why Bitcoin got in this local pullback over the weekend. You see we had look here, 2 equal lows, so very easy liquidity below expected. Again, 3 lows together in the end. So you see this major node, but also as these people were getting stopped out, you are seeing another 2 equal lows taken out, and that even overstretched market to the other 2 lows. So around 8 lows were taken out. So many people stopped out. Bitcoin was actually holding that pretty well. You can see over here Bitcoin TI chat. Let me show you where I was starting posting that. Yes, over here I was in the I was not outside over the weekend, so I was just adding to my day trading position. I was not scalping. I don't scalp over the weekends, but managing day trades is perfectly fine. You can see our key local market structure. Again, got retested. I told you in the group, this market structure very important for me for the local upside bias, and this big one is for medium time frame. We've got the golden zone pullback with the Ethereum pushing heavily down for the liquidity. We are stopping. It's locally exhaustive. We love that, and we are pushing up. But as we are pushing up, yes, look what happened. We are reaching first local liquidity node from shorts taken out. It's mission complete. You are hitting mechanical take profit target on that long. Why? Look at Tradingdifferent. Trading with it, it's just you better have this tool. If you don't have it, you know, it's just crazy. Don't do that. It will make your trading a lot easier. So all these people who are building shorts from Friday, their main max pain point was over here. Just sorry. Oh. Okay. So their main max pain point was here, and we've got you know, locally exhaustive. The volume was spiking. You hit your take profit. You can also look for shorts here, and enjoy move to the downside. And now after that, you still need to remember weekend trading. It happened over the weekend. So if you turn on the CME gap, you see we are causing large deviation. So there's another really simple rule to remember. Don't trust the weekend moves. They are usually as a spring. So when you push heavily up, the chances are rising you will return to the point of balance from the weekend. That's what in the end happened. We've closed the CME gap, and remember, I just told you we had this 5 weeks high volume node here. So you have multiple confluences here. Of course, you are looking to cascade these highs and take liquidity, but you are not seeing that. You are seeing slow rejection. You are just taking nice take profit from that long, and it helped you because you would lose a lot of money if you would be just stopped out and without taking profit. So managing your trade, that's what you also learn in our group. Yeah. So if you are not in our group, join us. Properly, you know, don't leave too much money on for the market. If you know your odds are against you, against your trade, yeah, play it safely. Yeah, that's really number one priority for you. Okay, so weekend trading heading down. Now we are, you know, taking out not only weekend liquidity but also the medium time frame people. Let me go further. It's important to show you these posts, yes, because it's showing you logical context, how you build logical contextual bias, yes. So we are heading down from the weekend. We still haven't pushed down heavily. I'm also watching. We are also seeing a pretty large open interest increase from this point. This is showing me two things. We are seeing large perpetual traders with conviction selling down. This is showing you strength of the move is strong, is decent. And another thing, if we start pushing and you trap these people, you know, especially if you go like about 29,900 or 30k with high volume, you would squeeze these people out. So for your scalp long, if you had any, you would have now fuel to the upside. But this is just potential fuel. It's not guaranteed to happen, yeah. So, but if it's, you know, if you're trapping these people, you know what's like the very likely outcome. It was over 300 million open interest increase in a very short amount of time on very small space. So yes, we knew it's gonna lead to volatility. We had 60% shorts in this and 40% long. So longs become filled to the downside as we break down. You just need to know that, because if you have open interest going like that, the chances for volatile move are much lower. Yeah. So open interest is like it's giving you, you know, it's telling you future there will be volatile move on the way. Either way we break, it doesn't matter to the upside or to the downside. And I'm also saying this is important, you know, not only you just zoomed in on open interest, you need to zoom out on open interest. So to see if you get like larger breakdown, who will be getting wrecked, yes, who will be getting wrecked. So we are seeing who can be potentially wrecked. It's aggregated open interest coin margin contracts. Those are people who have accounts in the Bitcoin, so they are, you know, they were causing heavily push to the upside. What I'm seeing from the stablecoin margin contracts, we already washed out multiple times the, you know, here was the start of the accelerated move to the upside. We already washed open interest to the point of the, you know, point of the start of the push. This was also our confluence for the longs when that happened. Yes, it was like a line in the sand. And now you see you got more people wrecked from these margin contracts based on coin. That's what also happened today. It's for medium time frame correction. I was just already preparing myself. If we get that, it's perfectly good to know. Now Tradinglite comes. You just can't trade without Tradinglite. You would be fighting large traders. So I'm already pointing out we have those walls are still elephant in the room. If they get cancelled, we will know purpose of them was make people go short, which happened. Let's have a look on Tradinglite. This situation was very special. You needed to be live on the marketplace. So we are seeing, as we are heading down, yes, from our weekend liquidity grab, we start to see very large entity or combined entities. They put huge pressure on the market. Look at here. So we've got 4,800 bitcoins on around 5k on the exchanges, and as soon as they added, they made massive pressure. It was like 4,000 bitcoins added on the Binance perpetuals. That's significant pressure. Like, people don't want to really long against such a pressure. Yeah, especially Bitcoin is still at 30k, and also when people see that it has psychological impact, people just take more profit. Even when I saw that, I just took more profit, even more profit from my long. Not fun. And also, as I had a head short, I also added a bit to the short because I knew I got the higher chances of protecting my entry with this. So perfectly fine. You see, multiple people utilize this wall multiple ways, both longs and shorts. Everybody had reason to do some actions. You see what happened here? This was critical to be live on the marketplace and had all the tools turned on, even the global aggregate template where we are hearing the global order flow. When they pull the walls, there were only two options. We will start to see upside move, because sometimes we are seeing spoof walls, so they are creating pressure, so they can feel nicely big limits here. And we were actually feeling nice these big limits. You see open interest is increasing into the big limit, so these are the people I was showing you in the open interest. They were shorting into them. But what happened actually when we pulled the walls, there was heavy dump on the marketplace from this point on the Binance. In terms of volume, some of these walls seems they were ready to fill positions with limit, but they entered as a market. You needed to be live on this to hear and see that. So there was heavy dump, and they just breached multiple lows here. Yeah, look at your weekend low was taken out, and then we have the medium time frame. A few weeks old low was also taken out without any swing failure pattern. So pretty crazy pressure on the market. Boom down. Look at the CVD, like heavy delta coming in and so on. Also from all the people stopped out. So this was massive move. With this move here, I was also adding to my short. I usually wait for the pullbacks, but I had 40% short left from the 31,400s. So I was adding to the short, and now my position is around 30,900, so still pretty safe. But you know, it was very nice to do so because we have potential to actually rotate lower on the medium time frame. So it's good to have nice exposure in the shorts as well. Also, short from here made really good money. After this exhaustive move down, I take some profit, and now I'm risk free. I made money. I still have like 40% of this really local day trade short, more, you know, still exposure. So beautiful. I have nice exposure to the downside as well. Longs got stopped out, which we were holding for some few weeks as well. We had just nice scalps today. And now let me go further in my posts. Now we need to discuss Tradinglite again. So the whole move down, so locally we took out liquidity, but you need to now zoom out. Look here. If you watch my previous video on YouTube, I was telling you what is one of the main reasons we can actually go down, and this was the one of the main reasons. We've got unfinished liquidity from the 5 weeks range. This range here, let me turn off what we don't need here. 30-minute time frame, liquidity folder. So we had range for the around 5 weeks, and if you want to cause big pain, you already took 50% of the liquidity with this week here, but there was still another 50% of the liquidity here, and market always goes for the major pain points, and now it was taken out with the move down over the liquidity. It was ending around 29,150. We can see there was a huge wick. Those wicks are usually happening on medium time frame liquidity because people are pushing and getting liquidated and stopped out, and they are stretching the market to the downside. So So this was really expected, and this actually gave me one of the biggest winning trades of this week. We already starting week and I already had a massive scalp long here. So you see, first of all, main confluence for this scalp was the liquidity grab itself. I usually trade end of the liquidity grabs. Yes, it was very exhaustive. Look at here. Let me turn off this. So you have exhaustiveness price action, in the marketplace. The volume yet again was really high. Many people getting stopped out, high delta and so on. All these parameters, and you can see there is another tool we are using in the group. 29k. Let me search. 4 days back, I was already pointing out. We've got two, support regions. Both of them played out because order books are telling you the future. They are giving you the odds. You will see nice reactions from the marketplace. First area was 29,500 to 29,300. And I was also already pointing out, and you see, that's how you see the future. Next order book area of support where we should get at least easy scalp is at 29k. Those are limits buyers who want to capture the remaining liquidity spill from the end of the liquidation node at 29,100. We know they tend to outstretch, especially medium time frame ones, so they are positioned for it perfectly. So you see, again, this was really next zone of interest for us is 28,500 from order books, and 29k again is big round number, and order books were supporting. We will get a exhaustive bounce at least. They were really clever balls. They were just they know they will get guaranteed fill on this liquidity spillage. Yeah. Super easy. And you see what happened. We just went into the 28,900s. So we've got this small outstretch. Especially if you go here. So now you need to combine multiple order books. Is all about spot market as well. So here, okay, I'm seeing some nice balls, but I know they are not likely to be helping the market. Why? 1 hour time frame. We've got on the spot market was yet to capitulate, especially because there is a small portion of the leverage as well in the spot markets, but also the spot buyers have their risk, and for them it's much easier to sell Bitcoin when it's going against them. Yeah, because for the shorts they have the perpetuals, and you can see we had two equal lows here. I was pointing out that in the previous video as well. So that was their capitulation drop as well. And we had some nice limit orders, but in the end we've stopped the proper support. These were minor ones, and you can see where we stopped. Let me refresh. Yeah, very heavy selling into the large batch of limits, and to define your risk, this wall was holding us. And this is the perfect scenario you were learning in my tutorials in Tradinglite, where you got into the wall. Yeah, look at here, 212 limit wall on spot market, and the market was selling into it but was unable to breach it, and 60 bitcoins of the wall survived. That's really great because it's showing you high chance to get a scalp at least. Yeah, the wall survived with heavy selling. You put stop loss behind the wall, and you are enjoying move to the upside. Plus, look what happened. This is another scenario. This is another step we like to see for if you are trading the order books. There was after this week, we've got another big huge wall, 231 Bitcoin spot wall added to the order book. So for me, I went into the massive longs because I got already protection from the two walls. And when we have exhaustive price action, I really like to see these supporting walls, which will be helping us. It's a psychological thing. It's not just me. Many traders around the world see the same thing, and they know they got protection, so they can go a bit more heavy. And look at here, we've got beautiful mounts. So for this scalp, I already had a major winner around 1.25%. Why you stopped there? Again, the reason was, oops, give me normal cursor. Yes. But you also need to watch the perpetuals. Yes, some more is leverage, and you see spot market was supporting us, but on the perpetuals we've got filling of the people were heavily longing, open interest was going up. So I like to see people, going with me into the orders, but I got very aggressively in the weekend after the wall. I was going heavily in, but I don't want to see, I don't want to see limit orders already placed on the marketplace. very heavy limits were actually you know, stopping the new fresh buyers. So for me it was nice to take profits already here, because there's potential if you know, and there was still a few more above here. Was even unable to retest the previous low here from the few weeks back. If you want high time frame swing failure pattern, you won't really push and do V-shaped recovery. This was weakness. We were trading below the low, plus the walls, and plus potential to trap traders. In the end, we trapped these traders, and we've got another move to the downside. You see the limit walls from the perpetuals were ready to absorb yet again here, so you've got beautiful swing failure pattern. Not much open interest drop, just very little. So these people are still trapped. There is potential. If we take out this low, we will actually see much better exhaustive price action into the another, and this is even larger spot area, you know, limit support area, where these people who are trapped from higher can actually close their position, and they will be filling much larger traders positions with this move here. So be aware of that. Pretty easy just with the order books. I mean, guys, this is it's simple to trade really with our tools. You can see the future with it, and you can manage trade like no other person with such an advantage. Okay. I was also pointing out as the opponent will look me here. Now we need Exocharts. So look at here, your on Bybit, very heavy longs are coming in, and one of the members was asking me if I want to add to position if we get pullback. Let me show you here. Yes, you see I was already posting. If we see major signs of strength, I will just add scalper head 2, 30% take profits, and day trade 1, 40% one. Yeah, so you see I'm taking profit. I'm not leaving as much profit to the marketplace because I'm seeing these situations here. And the member was asking, do you expect another sweep, or you will start adding the golden zone? Now my reply was very simple here. Let me go over here. Yeah, my reply was actually a bit higher because I was pointing out we've got this a lot of trap trade. We've got this lot of longs here, very aggressive ones. If we trap them, I will not be adding on the pullback, and it's gonna be very likely we will take out the low, because you know you trap them and there will be fuel and liquidity to the downside. We've got these longs on the Bybit and also on the Binance. Look here, very heavy. We've got some trap shorts at the bottom. They served as a fuel to the upside a bit, but you know these longs here, again, light longs. This was also a warning sign for you. Huge longs getting involved, again, getting absorbed, not getting rewarded. In the end, we've got the swing failure pattern. You've got another trade here. Yeah, again with order books helping you. The leverage was stabilizing us, and not only that, you've got another spot wall traded here. Super simple stuff. Let's go further down. Yeah, I was warning, open interest is rising, so we have massive longs. These are dangerous situations when many people go long, because you know they can literally you will not be buying pullback, and they can literally take out that low easy with their own closing positions. Not even needed like medium time frame traders. They are the fuel, they are the liquidity. And the move was exhaustive. I was pointing out move was exhaustive, so I don't want to see the low taken out. This will be sign of weakness and continuation down. So those were my posts on Discord. A bit more limited trading, but one big easy scalp. You see I enjoyed move to the downside from the short. I also had in this range, we were trading this range like no one other. Some longs, some shorts, easy. And now you can see on my main charts, we are seeing a bounce from the, first of all, we've got the, so not only I was showing you some technicals for the bounce, but also you've got the daily naked point of control here. Yeah, look here, zoom out. Yeah, so this was the support. This was inefficiency, large inefficiency in the marketplace to be filled. A lot of trap shorts here before the major move to the upside. So those are giving you really easy, you know, initial bounce from the daily naked point of control. That's where I went heavy. Let me go to the main chart. plus this whole area, this is not just daily naked point of control, but the whole area had a lot of trap shorts in this, and they are providing us these easy bounces because they are trapped. They need to get out, so trap short needs to close position and needs to buy on the marketplace, so he's pushing price. So in this area I was not expecting something like this. Very unlikely. You will slow down in this area and get these people out. So easy counter trade, scalp longs for me. Now you see this was marked as a trade area. There is potential to get one more trade from the from when we get another, when we take out that low again, and when these people spill out, because we've got order book support below as I was showing, potential to get swing value pattern at 28,680. Do that, fill single prints and do swing value pattern and do some multi-day range here. Yeah, that's really nice potential. I want to see, and I will be potentially trading that. Yes. Again, local volume not to be filled. You see, and in the end we are going by the plan. This is the future balance zone target. So in the end I would like to see, ideally we create range in this area. Yeah, like big range, so we can create good structure for the further move to the upside on a Bitcoin. So this is just medium time frame pullback at this point still. On the higher time frames this is still okay. No problem, we do pullbacks. Nothing goes up forever. But Bitcoin has statistics, 80% of time is in the range, so you need to trade the range properly. Even here we are still like uptrending, but this locally is a small range. You see also TRDR is helpful for us. Let me show you here. It's like showing us we very likely will be like heavily going down. It's more of a trying to create some range with this order book support. Okay guys, I think that's it from me. I just wanted to sum up past, from the weekend and from the trading. I will do another video tomorrow after I update charts. I will have a look on Bitcoin from more of a technical perspective, what we can expect next, what are the trade areas for me, and so on. But yeah, I wanted to show you our tools are really powerful. And remember that you need to understand how open interest works, so you can predict future with it, so you know the potential for the moves. You need to understand Exocharts, and you need to understand Tradinglite as well, and liquidity trading, because it's in the end it's all about liquidity. Market is tracked to the maximum pain points, so large traders can fill their positions more easily and they are getting involved. That's why this bounce was so juicy. One more thing I want to point out, we also watched the scalping template here. This was another reason why we've got also the pullback, also in the inverse, people getting trapped as well. Even here, so many longs getting trapped, so there will be future full to the downside. Thank you for watching, guys. Stay tuned for the another video probably tomorrow when I update the charts, and have a great trading week. Bye bye, guys.